Hey everybody, this is Kevin Antes. How you doing? This is San Bernardino history. Now what we're doing today is extra special. We're going to find the Metzger mine. But more importantly, we're trying to find the cabin next to it. Alright, now we got all kinds of cool stuff going on today. I'm riding right directly in the middle of the road on my electric bike, so there might be some traffic passing from time to time. I had to stop here, Bobby, for historical reference. Big Bear was a cattle town for a long time, and a lot of it, there were a lot of cattle out here, and it's nice to see some cattle back out here. Now, as we dip down, we pick up speed a little bit. This is when we come into the entryway of the storm of Lucky Baldwin. See the tail ends piles. And it just looks so mysterious and almost definitely sad, death-like. Okay, Bobby, the horse is doing its thing on the trail here. We're heading up at a nice gradual speed. It is a bit rocky. It's hard to film one-handed when you're on the rocks. But by golly, I'm doing it. Now, we're getting real close to Lucky Baldwin. We're just going to take a peek at that. Now, Bobby, where I'm standing right now is where Tom Core, the famous Big Bear historian, and the Californian, I would consider him a historian, social figure, Huell Hauser, had lunch on PBS a long time ago. I think it was 2005. But what they were here for is the same thing that I'm here for, is this big old bad boy. Now, might not look like much, but let's go down and investigate a little bit further. Now this, I also got to remember, I killed a rattlesnake earlier, and there might be rattlesnakes. Surrounded by yerba Santa, I told you about that in my first video. Indian chewing gum, you can smoke it, you can brew it into a tea, whatever. But, I mean, down here, you could already see the foundation of what used to be. The structure is about to fall over. Does not look like what it did when Huell and Tom were, good old Thomas were here, but still taller than good old Kevin Antes here, I'll tell you what. And the view up here, Bobby, is just absolutely incredible. I mean, I don't think it gets much better than this. You got a beautiful view of a high desert mining town, which turned into a tourist town. And if we go just this way, you can see the beautiful desert. Old piping, things of that nature. Probably a bunch of rattlesnakes. But that's not why we're here, Bobby. This is just a little pit stop. Now we're heading down Holcomb Valley Road to go to the Metzger mine to find the house. You know, Bobby, sometimes it's real slow moving on the trail up here. Been up here for a minute, and it's just super rocky, and it's nice because the clouds and the shade. And look at the trail. I mean, this trail, it's starting to clear up a little bit. I guess the part that I wasn't filming was the dangerous part, which is probably good. But, just some of these spots up here, they're so peaceful. It just feels like I should sit down and read the good old book, like Lord of the Rings, Well, Bobby, here we are at the Metzger mine. Now, to be honest with you, I've never been in this mine before. I didn't even really know it was here. That shows how much I pay attention to tourist advertising in the Gold Fever Trail. However, I have seen videos of this mine. I was just undetermined of its location. I know it goes in for a little ways. This is the first spot. You got a nice little opening right here. That's very beautiful. But let's get this camera turned around and let's go in. So, real low at the beginning as usual. Oh, damn. Now, it's not closed off by the Forest Service, so I believe this is deemed safe. Now, looks like you got a dynamite room right there. It ends abruptly. It's cold. It feels good. And here we go down this way. Now, Bobby, let me tell you what. There are always going to be bats in mines when you're walking through mines. So don't be too wary about them. Just remember that this is their home. And you have to respect them. And don't go out doing this by yourself like I do. Always bring someone with you. Now apparently this used to go straight down. But they buried it. And that's it. I mean, I think I'm a little more impressed with actual size. Because this does go fairly far in. And Bobby. And there's 2 chutes, which makes it also a little bit more impressive. So there it is, the Metzger mine. But again, Bobby, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to look at these rocks. Bobby, we are here actually to find the structure that I was telling you about. Apparently, Bobby, a long time ago when people were mining, they had to live somewhere. I know it's crazy, right? They didn't have no grocery stores. This was before any towns were here or anything. You have to eat, you know, like juniper bark and no, I'm just kidding. You got to eat all kinds of stuff that's just from the land. And if you couldn't get that, you get the Sears catalog. It would take anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months. But the structure we're going into is unknown. Glad to come up here, Bobby. Real quick. Just to show you guys the view of that initial entrance. It's beautiful. Deep. Now, where do you guys think this little cabin might be? I was thinking over here somewhere to the right. Maybe up top. Looks like there's all kinds of trails around here. Old steppings, things of that sort. Ooh. Now this looks promising. You gotta look for that dirt that's already been kind of messed with. Let me see what I can find over here. Over things, anywhere, over there. In the hillside, Bobby, is where we'll find a house. Ooh. Someone's digging here for a minute. Looks like that. Goddamn sure. Falling trees. There's a cactus. Let's keep going. I'm liking that. Okay, Bobby, I made my way down the trail, just a fair ways, looking at the maps, topography, things of that nature. And I found one spot way back. And you gotta think in the ideas of a miner. You don't want to walk too far to start in the morning. But at the same time, if other people are there, you don't want to be too close to the mine itself. So, I don't know the kind of operation that was going on with Metzger, what have you. But I'm trying. I think I found one spot back there where it looks like a structure used to be. Unless, I'm seeing right over here. here. Got a big clearing. And I think I found it, Bobby. Yep. Maybe not. Yeah, this is what I was described, I think. Perhaps, yeah. I think this was it. Because judging by this stack of rocks right here, I would think that the structure would have been based off of the side of these rocks right here next to this tree, maybe. Let me show you the other one. But yeah, this granite is not naturally placed there at all. So perhaps it was on this side. Someone moved that there indefinitely. Yeah, look at the bark. Oh, this might be it. Not seeing any remnants of any type of human activity except for the leveling and the chopping of trees. I'll show you the other one. I'm pretty sure someone lived here. This looks like a cozy homestead. They got their front yard, able to pull your horses up. That aspect, see if there's a trail. Looks like there might have been a trail right here. Grasshopper. Trail right here. Going down and around. A lot of these trees might not have been here. You can tell where they were cutting, what they were doing. Real close. Like seriously, that's probably it. I think I fucking found it, dude. This is cool. I'm pretty sure that one's it. I did want to come back and show you guys the other one. Give me a second. Entrance to what I think might be the other one. Right here. But I don't see any necessarily, I think this might have just been another tailings drop. Because there's no real evidence like the other one. The other one's it. I found it, Bobby. I'll let you guys know in part 2 what Ann says. But hell of a Sunday trip, Bobby. I'll tell you what, it was a good time. I think my phone's at like 4% right now. And the horse is just taking a nap. So, Bobby, I'm gonna eat a sandwich. All right, Bobby. On my trails, I always like to stop at Community Market before my trip. And today I chose their turkey and provolone croissant. It's beautiful. Comes with grapes, mayonnaise, mustard, you know, like nice cold sandwich. It's beautiful on the trail. And I'm also reminiscing about good old Hugh Hauser and Tom Core on that trail. It's just the perfect thing on a hot, humid day, in the rain, in the forest. Always go to Community Market for whatever you need. You know, they have the finest beverages. I got this nice energy drink right here. It says it's science, but it starts with X. So I don't know about that vocabulary, but I think it sounds kind of clever. So I'm gonna try it. Oh. Of course, you gotta make sure you make your sandwich to your fitting. Of course, if you don't like mayonnaise or mustard, you ain't gonna offend me one bit. You know, Bobby, I really appreciate you watching. Like, I just do this on my weekends for fun. Like, I come out here and I see all this fun stuff. Like, you know, like finding a mine is one thing, but knowing, like, people used to live here every day just to work on digging a hole to hope they could come back and give their wives some homeness loving. I was on my way out, but I noticed this little placer mine. Nice little dig. Just ring. So the only tracks on the trail are mine. I thought, well, I still had some phone battery left. I'd show you guys the Historical Society's reincarnation cabin, as I call it, right out here in Holcomb Valley. Guys, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you liked the video. Once again, like, subscribe, Kevin Antes. I hope you guys had a wonderful day on San Bernardino History.